The real reason why men date younger women is not because of their physical appearance, their bodies. No, because today with plastic surgery and everything else, you barely know who is 40 and who is 18. Guys date younger women because they're easily manipulated. They're gonna be very happy with a few crumbs because maybe they didn't experience much in the world. They're gonna be just easily impressed. And it's way cheaper to date a younger girl.
I have to agree or disagree. The thing about me is I'm outside. I'm always around young girls. I'm always around older women. I'm always around women, period. Like I can tell you, I'm outside. If you watch Instagram, you know I'm always outside. Um, I think the younger girls now are undateable, in my opinion. They only know Instagram and air fryers. That's how I feel. I feel like the average young girl is easy to sleep with, even amongst guys her age, not just older men. Most younger girls that are dating older guys, they're dating them with intentions of money, not intentions that, hey, they're just older. That worked 20 years ago. 20, 30 years ago, girls were factuated with older guys. Now, with older guys, they have an agenda. It isn't necessarily like, oh, we're googly eyed about them. No. A lot of these younger girls, they know what they're doing. They'll give up the pussy, but they not trying to be in a relationship with a dude unless he's spending the money on her. That's how I see it. She's probably just mad because she's the blind bimbo and the blind bimbo don't work no more because the guys that are attracted to the blind bimbo to give her the money, they're going younger. Those rich 60-year-old white dudes that normally would go for her, now she's of age, they don't want her. They're going for the younger bimbos. The bimbos may be able to come in and get their money for a little bit, but most women, I can say right now, under the age of 25, they're done. They only know Instagram and air fryers. That's it. I don't even see how they're going to be wise. And the generation coming up after them, I don't see how their children are going to be able to live a life as well. All right, so let's get to the next video. I'm not going to go there. Let's just go right into Austin. Go right into my man Austin. Okay, we're going to go right into the Passport Bros. We're going to react to this O'Shea Duke Jackson video, and then I'm going to go into my lecture why the red pill manosphere is becoming a joke. All right, but on this video, let's just go to the top. This is O'Shea, and this is Austin talking about why he's not affiliated with the Passport Bros. It looks like Passport Bros, y'all getting ready to take a L. All right, let's get to it.
Longer relationships with feminine women and things like that. So with that being established, let's go ahead and check out what he had to say, and I'll come back.
But why do I say that everybody, Passport Bros is kind of like it's a football team, right? If one person is playing wrong, the whole team looks bad. Okay? Let me turn off the chat. So if one person is playing wrong, the whole team looks bad. And the leader, which I never claimed to be, but the so-called leader or the football coach, if the team loses, that falls on him because he's the leader. And I say that because you got some dudes in the DR and people that are trying to become content creators in Pattaya and these other sex worker hotspots of the world. And they're getting online and they are filming. And I've said this before. A lot of these dudes are promoting sex workers and telling you that they're regular women. And a lot of y'all are being fooled. Seriously. A lot of y'all are being fooled. Y'all think that these dudes got these fit, feminine, submissive women, and they're paying for them. And it kind of makes it hard whenever you got American women or other critics that come through and say that we're going over here paying for workers. When, to be honest, there's a few of y'all that are claiming Passport Bros, and I did not start Passport Bros. Let me make sure that's clear. There are a few of y'all that are claiming Passport Bros that are going overseas strictly just to pay. And hey, that's fine. You can do that. but I'm not doing that. And actually, back in January, Zoda Barber told me something. He said that he doesn't claim that because, and I knew this made sense when he said it, because it lumps everybody all in one thing.
And I have to agree with him on that. Everybody is lumped up into one thing. But if we had to turn around and, like, let's just speak facts on here, it started because niggas can't get pussy here. So they're going overseas to get easy pussy, and they think that this is something new. They're falling for the trick. They think the girls really like them because they wink at them, because the girls smile at them. Now they think that they're getting some play. You're not getting play. Girls are not overseas like, oh my God, I can't wait to get a black American guy who can't get the women overseas. All the good looking guy, black dudes that got money, they're not going overseas to get a woman. A lot of these guys that you see online that are overseas getting overseas women, they live overseas and work overseas for business. They were already over there, and then they met the woman and just happens to be living there and met her there. You don't have many guys that are like, I'm frustrated with women here. I'm frustrated with black women. Let me get up and go to Thailand. And Thailand just have a whole bunch of girls with open arms like, please marry me. They want to come to America. But for the most part, they selling that cat. But he is the face of it. I don't care what no one says. Like, we can say whatever we want. Whenever people start talking about passport bros, this is the guy they bring up right here.
It lumps everybody. So if he does something or if I do something, we all get thrown in the same umbrella. And there's a lot of stuff that you guys are doing that I don't even think about doing. There's a lot of clowns joining and claiming the whole passport bro label, and they're doing clown shit. They have no home training when they go overseas. A lot of y'all have no home training.
And the reason why they don't have home training is because they don't have any game. You don't have a game. You don't have personality. You don't have any of that stuff. This is why you can't get a woman. It's because you don't have nothing that she could connect to. Like, and you want, while we speaking game, the word game, I watched a documentary yesterday on gamers. And I got a newfound respect for gamers. I didn't know that gamers were as famous as they are and how much time they put into playing games and the sacrifices that they make to play video games. I actually watched a documentary on gamers, and gamers are multimillionaires. I didn't even know that they get paid millions of dollars to play video games. But one thing that I noticed about watching this gamer documentary is that they didn't have any personality. They didn't have any swag. One dude's mom got stabbed to death. He didn't cry. He didn't complain. He didn't do nothing. She got stabbed on a Thursday. The championship game was on a Friday that he had to play. He says, I'd rather play my game than to deal with the death of my mom or do any of that. Because he says, I just got to get over it. Yes, she got stabbed to death, but I'm just going to take my anger out in the video game. So a lot of guys online, you have to understand here, the internet is placing you inside of a world that's not really existing and it's not real. The internet is filled with a whole bunch of delusional fairy tales. And if you allow the matrix to conquer you, it's going to destroy you. Let's get to it.
And y'all go to these other countries and you're going to end up getting killed, acting a fool, thinking you can talk shit about the people, thinking that you can be aggressive with people in areas that you really don't know where you at. The governments are run completely different in most countries, especially over here in Asia. In South and Central America, those are democracies just like America. They might be corrupt, but they're still democracies. But here in Asia, you have monarchies. They're constitutional monarchies, from my understanding, but that's still a monarchy. You have communism. And yeah, no, that's not flying in those societies. A lot of the ways y'all behave is not flying that way. And believe it or not, I may talk a lot. I may say a lot of crazy stuff when I'm responding to people. I don't just talk like that all the time. Anybody that knows me personally knows I just don't sit around and just, I'm talking about something that happened in particular. If you hear me badmouthing somebody, I just know how to act. Let's just say that. I know how to act overseas.
So let me say this. I've been in the black male spaces for.
When I think about Passport Bros and I think about this space, it's a lot of people that are just running away from their problems and they don't want to face their problems and they want someone else to tell them what they want to hear. That's what I think about when I think about Passport Bros. I look at it as a cop out. When you get your life together, that's why I kind of feel like the red pill space are a woman's actions. You're more focused. Developing character is going to come with bettering yourself, getting on your purpose, working a job, working long hours where you're not dating. All of that changes you into a character that gains respect from others. And that's what we need. We need people to be gaining respect of others. That way a woman can respect you. Men act like women are just volunteering, using you. They are when you put yourself out there like that. You won't put yourself out there like that if you go through enough other pain in your life that toughens you up. We have men that are not tough at all, and they're coming online complaining, which is now, I'm ready to go into my lecture. Y'all get me hyped.